Now, this probably won't go up because if y'all can already see by the way I'm talking, I am fucking gone. Like, oh my gosh, them niggas pulled up with Bacardi and like so many blunts that the rotation kept on getting fucked up. But I'm gonna try to review GTO, um, Great Teacher Onizuwa. I think I got that name wrong, but pretty much, this is a series that had lost me in the first 5 minutes. The first like three times because like the first time like this dude was like he's a teacher of course, but he's talking about like high school girls and like I just wasn't in the mood for that, so I turned it off. The second time, I'm like, okay, we already know this is a trope. Let's get through it. Cool. Um, so then, like, yeah, I see like a little foreshadowing of him like punching through a cashier thing, a ATM, to like show that he's tough. Let me preference that. Pretty much the thing that I skipped at first is he's sitting down smoking. There's an elevator going up, and he looks up and he sees like these high school girls and like what I'm saying, he's like I guess I gotta go to work soon or something like that, but he's like talking about the girls as well, you know what I'm saying. So these two guys approach and he's like, hey, I just saw you, dude, were you looking up at those two high school girls? That's disgusting. Niggas like you should not be up on the streets, which hey, at first I'm agreeing with these niggas, I'm not gonna lie, bro. And they're like, yeah, if you give us your wallet, um, we'll just forget this whole thing. So then that's when he punches through the ATM thing and it's like, you know, I know y'all are just trying to swindle some cash, but I don't know who's gonna get beat up here. Cool, badass moment. Whoop de doo. We move on. He takes their cash and he's up on like he catches a ride from somebody. And he catches a ride on like a motorcycle. First of all, he pushes like the dude out of the way and starts riding the motorcycle himself. If that's me, nigga, I'm riding my own motorcycle. You're not just you're not just pushing me out of the way. I don't care how strong you are, nothing like that. This is my shit, nigga. You getting the ride from me. But that's besides the point. He's riding again and he's talking about the high school girls again. And like me, I be really quick to click off of anime. So I'm like, this nigga is not letting this shit go. Grown ass man getting hype about the girls, saying the girls is the only reason he is going to the school in the first place. I'm like, is this really what I want to watch tonight? Of course not. So I turned it off again. So I turned it off again. And then I think it's like the third or fourth time. I don't know. I'm just like I'm watching it with my bro, but I already warned him about the freaky activity that goes on, so he's already like prepared, and we proceed to call this Drake the anime. Drake the anime, because there's only one nigga who's gonna be freaky like this, and it's fucking it's like no, because we could call it Diddy the anime, but he's just a teacher, so yeah. Um, and now I'm gone, so I don't even know if I should continue this because it's like I need my memory in the best condition, and it's not right now. Like I'm not gonna lie to you, like I am both. I can't even do this unless I'm drunk. But I'm both right now, y'all. But yeah, I won't go play by play on this anime. I'll just give my quick review so far. So far, my thoughts on the anime, once you get past the tired out tropes, is like the only reason I clicked on this anime, only reason I kept going back to it is because there are some memes and like staple pictures that like I'm like, yo, he be making faces that are like, yo, that's the mood right there. Or like, nah, some of these faces this man be making, oh my gosh, this nigga is hitting. I swear, bro, that be me with a bad bitch, bro. Like the bad bitch be looking good, and then I smile and I be like, bro, that should be insane, bro. Like I don't know how else to explain that shit, bro. But that's some shit that I fuck with. And a good thing is that like the moment that he walks into the high school, he's not even close to any females, which is a good thing if I'm being honest. Like his class is all males from what he first sees. So he's like, no, my whole reason for teaching. So it's like, nigga, actually be a teacher, you bitch ass, nigga. So then it's like, oh yeah, that's the reason three I skipped it. It's because there was another teacher talking about, oh yeah, there are so many there are so many teachers that be getting with the high school girls, and I'm like, yo, why the fuck are y'all trying to make this normal? Oh, that made me disgusted. Oh, just my face, yeah, that shit made me disgusted. So yeah, he was like, I think that's the moment we started calling that drink the anime. Because I was like, yeah, they just messing with these 16-year-olds, just for 16 and 17-year-olds, these high schoolers. Like, nigga, you not even teaching college. Why? But then, okay, there's this one scene. We're gonna fast forward. Is this episode one? No, because episode one was long as fuck. Like, I'm not even gonna spoil that. But there's this other scene, like with this other character, because I'm only on episode five. So there's this other scene with this other character where there's this scene where like he's like, or something like that. It's something like that where he's making a face like, but like this nigga is also a freaky ass nigga, bro. And like I'm like, bro, you gotta go too, bro, because this dude. First of all, there's these two teachers. One is the Onizuwa guy, and they're applying for their official teacher job because that first one was just an internship. So now they are officially like doing their last thing of teaching. And I'm on Roku City now. And so like yeah, he meets this girl that is, oh my gosh, that is actually his fucking age. So I'm like, please, please lock in with her. Please. And you might actually be a W character to me. Because he did some W traits and, you know what I'm saying, main character activity type shit. You know what I'm saying? But lock in with her. Lock in with, please. Please. Bro, lock in with the teacher that's your age. So he sees this freaky ass nigga, the same nigga with the meme, like acting like he dropped something and sniffing her butt. So rightfully so, this nigga whoops his ass and proceeds to walk to his last interview. And then when he goes to the interview, he sees that one of the people on the board, who is also the vice principal, is the freaky ass nigga who he beat his ass. So he fails, and then some thugs show up, and then before the thugs show up, he's like, yeah, one of the worst things you can say to a student is like calling them worthless. Because it's like, you have no right to do that. And that sticks with the kid, which is very much facts. So then these thugs show up to the school because they got expelled by the vice principal. And they're like, yeah, since we got expelled, since we don't go to school anymore, we don't give a fuck. We're crashing out. We want smoke. So they come up with bats and all of that. And they're like, where's the vice principal? We want all this smoke. So then, you know, the other teacher's about to pull up. He's like, all right, we got to stop you. So then the vice principal cowers behind him and he's like, yeah, if you get rid of them, you get the job. So then he's like, oh yeah, I'm cool. It's good, right? So then before he like does anything, he starts talking down to the students again, calling them worthless, saying they won't be anything. So then the teacher, instead of going on the students, he suplexes the vice principal in the ground and is like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, you are worse than them. And I don't really care about this job if I know that there are people like you who I'm gonna have to rule over who don't even know how to care for students. Which good fucking shit, good fucking shit. Cause oh my gosh, that shit is so facts. How there are just such bad people in the position to teach kids. Not saying that there aren't good people as well, but man, it sucks. It sucks, man. And yeah, um, so he's like, yeah, I'm giving up on teaching. I'm gonna be a truck driver. So he gets the truck driver beard, and he's on this 8 hour trip or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Cruising the town, and once he gets this, yeah, he gets a call like, yeah, if you make this interview, you'll get the job because one of the people he was talking to about like spitting facts before he got into the altercation was actually the principal. I don't know why the principal is at a coffee stand, but hey, whatever your side hustle is, I'm not gonna judge. But yeah, they of course he's 8 hours away, so he pulls up in six, which is insane because he's in a high speed chase and somehow gets away from the cops. Pulls up to the interview at midnight because the principal was waiting for him, I guess, because he got a heads up when like the people were calling him, and he's like, "I'm in the truck right now," but hey. So yeah, they get the job, and the shit was funny, nice animation, like Golden Boy. I'm not gonna lie, I can see the parallels. This shit has more episodes though. Like it's not the 6 episode wrap up, but I can see potential. I can see a lot of potential in this shit. I'm not gonna lie. And I don't have the tools to like make reactions and like, you know what I'm saying, to the point where like it won't get copyrighted, you know? But I do plan to do that in the future. I think that would be really cool. And there were like points where like yeah, there were like points where like I was watching this shit and like I was and like he was talking like crazy and I would be like, I'm not gonna lie, they need to lock this nigga up. And then on the way with the motorcycle, like the moment after I said, because he was talking about these teenage girls on the motorcycle. And I'm like, yo, they just need to lock this nigga up. And then it just flashes to a cop writing him a ticket. And I'm like, nah, that's crazy. Like that shit's facts. Like that would be like a moment that I definitely want to see with y'all because that shit would be crazy. But I'm gonna watch more episodes and get a more like a much more functional review for y'all. But so far, I think I enjoy it. Like that's the only trope that I dislike with any anime because it's like, why are you promoting that? Why are you subconsciously making people think that's okay? Like, I know it's like another culture, but weird is weird at the end of the day, in my opinion. But I gotta slow this down because people were joking on my outro in the last one, so I'm gonna say it's slow. for y'all. I could say it fast. Y'all be great. Y'all be safe. I'll catch you on the next video piece. But I'm gonna say it slow. Y'all be great. Okay. Y'all be great. Y'all be safe. And I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.